Thanks. Well, as you know, Fasher has been under siege by the Rapid Support Forces, the RSF, and their allied Arab militias since May. And things have escalated in recent weeks. Fighting has intensified. The city is home to more than 1 million people, many of whom are displaced from other parts of Darfur. So humanitarians and the United Nations are extremely concerned about their safety and about them being trapped in the fighting. About a week ago, the RSF gave the Sudanese armed forces, who have positions inside the city, an ultimatum that they had 48 hours to withdraw. It seems that the SAF has repelled them so far, but this has led to this latest escalation. So on Thursday, the UN Security Council went into a closed-door meeting to discuss the situation. Late Friday night, we had a statement from them. It's a unified statement of all 15 council members, and they are calling for a halt to the fighting, an immediate halt. They want de-escalation and a return to talks. This is important. They're also calling for the protection of civilians in the city. But it's important to note that in the past, Security Council resolutions, statements, demands have gone unanswered by both parties in this war, including last year when they issued a resolution demanding a ceasefire for the holy month of Ramadan.
So there is a growing concern regarding a humanitarian crisis in nearby IDP Zemzem camp. Tell us about aid efforts and how they're being impacted, and also the UN's current reaction.
Well, you know, it's a catastrophic situation in Sudan. It's one of the largest humanitarian crises in the world. Nearly half the population, around 24 million people, need humanitarian assistance. There has been famine declared in parts of the country, and there are 27 basically hotspots for famine, the potential of famine across Sudan. There are millions of children who are malnourished right now. So humanitarians have been desperately trying to scale up for months to get aid in, but they're being hindered by both insecurity, by the fighting, and by other kinds of obstruction by the parties. And the World Food Program said that more than 2.5 million people per month are receiving aid, but they'd like to scale that up to 7 million a month, but that they need these obstructions removed. And as an example, they said that they had one aid convoy that moved from Chad, neighboring Chad, through the Adre crossing, which is a very important crossing and had been closed for many months, but the Sudanese armed forces agreed to reopen it in August. And so some food is coming through, but it's taking many, many weeks to get there, much longer than it should.